Today was just the start of what could become a months-long court process. This all to determine how the almost $15 million raised in the wake of the Humboldt Broncos bus crash will be divided among survivors and the families of those who passed away. This is a precedent-setting case, the first of its kind in Saskatchewan and in Canada.
The legislation here was enacted by Saskatchewan in 2015 to help people responsible for allocating donated funds raised through crowdfunding platforms like GoFundMe get that job done. It's unique legislation. Humboldt Broncos Memorial Fund came to court today to use that legislation.
Today, a judge ordered that $50,000 be given to each of the 29 people or their families who were on that bus in April when it crashed into a semi. But there is no guarantee that the rest of that money will be divided evenly. How that money will be divvied up is now in the hands of an advisory board approved today by the court. That advisory board will hear from survivors and families of people who died in the crash. They will hear that cash is needed for everything from funerals to travel expenses to lost pay during work. Scott Thomas's son, Evan, died in the crash. He says he's going to use the initial $50,000 to help set up a scholarship fund in his son's name.
Every one of us feels, especially the ones that lost our loved ones, that there's no amount of money that can bring our loved ones back. So to try and put a number on that, I have absolutely no opinion on that. Like I said, we're just so thankful for anything that finds its way to us, and the good people in Saskatchewan and Canada and throughout the world who felt the need to do something and be a part of this, who clearly had their hearts ripped out too. We're just so thankful that people felt the need to be involved.
The advisory board will begin its work in the coming weeks and months, and they will have till November to make recommendations to this court on how exactly that money should be divvied up. But until then, families say they're just thankful that so many Canadians and people right across the world donated in the wake of this horrible tragedy. Charles Hamilton, CBC News, Saskatoon.